to pick up our friends so that we go to Ulasai. To Ulasai. Chris is very, very
excited
happy.
to go to Ulasai.
And yeah, so yesterday I cooked, yesterday and this morning I cooked enough for probably 10 people. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have picnic on the way.
There's gonna be a lot of food, there's gonna be cascades, waterfalls.
Yeah, waterfalls. And tomorrow we should be able to see the carnival of Mamoyada with the Mamutones. And that's what we're the most excited about, I think.
Ghost towns.
One ghost town if we have the time. And there you go.
Ulasai.
Ulasai. More water. The water is supposed to go from here to here. However, there's less water this year. Also the waterfall here. Look, it's a little waterfall. How beautiful. And we're really in the middle of nature. There's no one. There's this cold air from the mountains and wild presence of Mother Earth. Hello. He's already there. And there's the sign that is there. Actually, my knees are not hurting, even if I'm kind of climbing all through. Oh, guys, it's beautiful here. So there's the sign here, but we're not in Ulasai anymore. The guys are already up. Wow. Wow. Look. Ancient mother. I feel like I'm inside the earth right now.
So yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to sit and talk about last week and what we've done with my partner and a couple of friends. And also a few things that I've been knitting lately. Yeah, so as you saw before, we went for a little road trip of 2 days with my partner Chris that was driving around. He was amazing, he drove all the way around. And two friends, it's a couple that we met actually the first time that we came to Sardinia when we were still in the band, Chris and Lou, and we met them there, and now we're friends and we meet very often, so that makes me very happy. And yeah, so we went first to see a waterfall. Shame on me, I just don't remember the name of the waterfall. I will just like put it there so that you can see what cascade it was, what waterfall it was. We kind of came with expectations because we saw these amazing videos on YouTube, like 4K, you know. And it's just that at this moment in this season, there's not really much water on the waterfall. So the very impressive cliff waterfall that we were thinking that we will see was quasi, like, it was almost not existing. However, the landscape was so amazing, so it was anyway so much worth it. And yeah, we went a bit around. Let's say there's like a part of the waterfall that you can't really go around, and then there's the downside where the river goes, and we just had a little walk there and had this beautiful moment of connection with nature. And yeah, my friend is really also into this like deep connection to the cycles of nature, and it was beautiful to share that with her, and that our boyfriends were very patient to take some pictures of us. And yeah, it was very, very quiet, beautiful. There were only us, like there was nobody, probably, of course, because there was not much water, but it made the moment even more magical somehow, because we were only us and facing this beautiful canyon and nature around us. And after that we went to Ulasai, which is a small city, very, very small village, let's say, more than city, on the top of the mountain. So it's really built like on the kind of, yeah, not cliff, but like you can really see the houses going like this. And yeah, we like we went on top of the mountain, where there is this sign that says like Ulasai, but it's not straight, it's like this on a really big piece of rock. And yeah, behind that there was the canyon, and this deep silence, this deep quiet where you're inside, in between the rocks, and the quality of silence. Oh dear, I had to meditate there because it was so beautiful, impressive, and I'm still like, my hands are still like vibrating of this beautiful earth energy that I was able to feel there. And yeah, after that we went to the hotel, a lovely hotel with an incredible view, and we went to eat something in the town. So our friend that actually worked there for a little while told us that there's this specialty called, oh man, he's gonna murder me if I don't remember. It's something like Kokoi ripiena. I'll write it down as well. Super good. It reminds me a little bit of the taste of culurgiones. It's with potato, like kind of mashed potato. There was mint and some goat cheese inside. So good, so good. So much that actually after we went to eat in the restaurant and I was not able to finish my plate of pasta. So yeah, that was great. The people from the village were quite, yeah, probably surprised to see some alternative people and probably non-Italian person with them. But they were very friendly. It was just the first moment. It was a bit like, okay, like they were really staring at us. However, once the ice was broken, they were really nice and welcoming. And after that we went back to the hotel. We slept, very few, but we slept. And yeah, we went after breakfast to this ghost town called Gairo Vecchia. Gairo Vecchia, yeah, never have that. Yeah, Gairo Vecchia, I think. I'm gonna write it down as well if it's wrong. And yeah, so it's this town that was abandoned in the 60s because the ground was starting to go down and it was not safe anymore for all the villagers to stay there. So they left completely everything and built it another Gairo. There's like a new town that is the same name. All rebuilt it on a solid foundation and it's just like next to it. So we just went in this beautiful place because the view is incredible and you see all these abandoned houses, old houses, and yeah, I thought maybe it would be creepy somehow, but it was so peaceful because yeah, it's not like you go in an abandoned place that was left because of historical war or something. It was just like, okay, nature is doing its job, so we're gonna have to go somewhere else. I'm sure there was some difficulties with that. However, there's not this like a heavy suffering energy there. So it was, yeah, just peaceful, abandoned village, beautiful. And then we went to Mamoyada to see this carnival festivity called the Mamutones. So it's those, there's these characters with sheepskin, yeah, with they have like the very big bells on their back and this beautiful traditional mask. And we don't really know actually the origins. It's a pagan festivity, but when you check on sources, you will find some that say it's to celebrate the dead. Some would say it's to celebrate actually the agriculture, the shepherd culture. Some would say that it's something to do with the animal spirit. So it was impossible to find really like a source. However, you feel that it's like rooted in the tradition of this place, and it was very impressive. We had to wait quite long though before it started. But due to COVID, there was not so many people, which was probably great, so that we could really enjoy and see the festivity and everything in in an accessible way. So there was also like a little part that was with kids doing exactly the same thing than the adults. They just had less bells, but the costume is really like exactly the same, but in a miniature version. And it was so cute to see them actually embracing the culture and tradition and do that very, very, like, yeah, they were very good at it. So it was very beautiful. So such a beautiful weekend. I was very happy. And yeah, so that was it for let's say the weekend. And yeah, knit-wise. No, first of all, my client received her socks, her throat chakra socks, and she said they are perfect and she loved them. And that made me so happy. You know, this little happy dance when someone is asking you for a custom order and that they are happy when they receive it. Also that they receive it, because depending on the post services, the area with COVID, etc. The thing is that sometimes it takes so long. However, this time it went straight away, no problem, and yeah, made me so happy to see her photo, and so just gives me more energy to do more of these kind of projects. And yeah, for the rest, I just started just like a basic sweater in cotton. So now I just did the body. It's quite easy. It's just like a straight kind of composition. There's no pattern. I'm just following a little bit my intuition, and also trying to not copy, but like take some retail items that I have and try to follow a bit the shapes without like having it exactly the way it is. It's just like, okay, so I think that around the waist I want it like that, and like around here I would like it maybe a bit shorter. So I would take it and just like try to design it in the way that would fit me or my body maybe better. And yeah, so for now it's more like kind of a square, to have it kind of oversized, you know, like that goes a bit until here, a little bit like this one that I just that I'm wearing right now. I think I did that like a few years ago when I was still working at the office at the office in Berlin. And yeah, so for now it's just like that. It's kind of shorter on the bottom with a rib that makes it a bit elastic, and then it goes a bit like larger, and then I just made like the space for the sleeves, and the collar is also in the rib. Oof, I really have to then like weaving the ends. And so yeah, this is the first part. And now, a little bit like a puzzle game, I'm doing also the sleeves, and I'm trying to do them two at the time, a bit like a pair of socks, because I am guilty of sometimes not do the exact same thing on two things. And I really want to be precise when it's something that has to be perfectly symmetrical, so I prefer to do it two at the same time. So for now there is just the rib for here, you know, like the cuffs, let's say. And yeah, I just started, and it's all in stockinette, nothing, let's say, super fancy, difficult. It's just that yeah, I really wanted something that is in cotton, because let's say the last few days, weeks also were a bit warmer, and I thought, okay, I really still want to wear my own sweaters and clothes. So when I was going around with my wool, sometimes I was really sweating. It was really warm. And so I started this project thinking, okay, so maybe I will finish it in a couple of weeks and I can wear it. However, because there's always a however, this week it's really cold. You see, like, I'm wearing actually wool. Inside the house it's really cold as well. I'm still with my best friend, the hot bottle, as you can see. And yeah, it's just that inside it really keeps the cold, probably because it's built mainly for the summer. I think in the summer it's gonna be amazing, because when it's gonna be very warm, at least the inside of the house will be fresh, you know, and that's very important, because otherwise you may just like collapse when it's too hot here, when it can reach I don't know, maybe 35. Last year I heard it went until 40 degrees, so good to know. However, right now it's quite a tough moment. As I said in the last video, it's you know, like the heating system is not the one that I'm used to, so trying to cope with that, wear wool and stay warm inside. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna continue to wear my own knits in wool, and hopefully I hope really next week I will be able to wear some cotton that I knitted myself. So yeah, so that's it for today, and thank you if you listen to this video and watch this video until now, because, you know, blah blah blah, Innina talks. So thank you for watching, and see you soon.